Hi you guys, Angela Ayurveda here. Today I'm going to talk about irritability or anger and anxiety and depression. These are all forms of stress that put stress onto our body and put our body out of balance and out of whack. So we're all dealing with stress. We all deal with stress. Everybody deals with it. It could be some deal with it more than others. And quite often it obviously comes at the worst time when we really just don't need that extra pressure, extra depression or extra anxiety or extra irritability where we're just getting mad at everybody for what seems like no purpose at all. But sometimes we actually do have a purpose. We just don't know how to control it, how to control our thoughts, or how to prevent it from spreading out of our inners to those around us and affecting those around us. So as women, a lot of times we just like to push things off and push it to the side and pretend like everything's okay, when really, in fact, most likely nothing is okay at all. We could be going through all kinds of crazy madness and everything could just be falling apart around us. But on the outside looking in, people looking at you, they feel as though perhaps you have it all together and everything is just going awesome for you. But really you're like, if you only knew, right? You just don't want to put everything out there like that. So today I'm talking about anxiety, irritability, and depression, all of which I have experienced with since this whole pandemic has started. So it's been about 6 weeks now. And since it started, obviously, I'm a mom of 3. I've got an 18-month-old or 19-month-old now and 2 teenagers. So I've homeschooling, just like most of the world, my children, as well as having them here all the time. So I'm also a chef and a housekeeper and a boss. And so I'm all kinds of hats that I'm wearing, but I wear them all the time. But now I just feel like I'm wearing them a little bit more so because I'm also a business owner. But I've also, within this past 6 weeks, I've dealt with a lot of things that definitely could cause mass irritability inside of me, inside of my body. Definitely depression and definitely anxiety. So anxiety in the sense that I feel as though I'm not getting enough content to the world and to those that really need it. If I specialize in stress, I feel stress on myself to get content to you guys, so you can help, so that way I can help you better deal with all of this situation and everything that's happening around you. So that puts a little bit of a pressure on me, like, Angela, step your game up and get this information out to people. But also stress to make sure that my kids are entertained, or that they're that they're comfortable and they're not feeling stress in this time. So to make sure that everything is cool and kosher for them and also fluidly flowing. And then I get anxiety, like, what is happening? What is going on? These are anxiety that could happen. Or if I didn't know better, this whole pandemic could give people huge anxiety, just not knowing what it is all about, what is affecting, how can we contract it, how can we prevent our immune system, or boost our immune system. So these are all things that I feel like I need to be putting out there, but I'm not getting them out there quick enough. So, and then also depression, there's been a lot of depression. My grandfather, he suffered from a stroke and he went to the hospital and he was in there for a couple weeks, and nobody from the family was able to go visit him in the hospital. And that's really hard. And no one was able to even visit him, even now that he's back at his home. So we were able to thankfully, and thank God for all of this technology, that we were able to connect the whole entire family via Zoom, and we were able to record it and upload, and we created him a YouTube. So there's a way to connect, which is incredible in a time like this, but still you're missing that personal connection, that personal one-on-one touch with one another that is so much desired and needed right now. But also not only was my grandfather in the hospital and going through a lot, and my family going through a lot there, my dad is in Taiwan and he also was in the hospital. So he just passed. My dad passed away 2 days ago, or yesterday. So, see, it's hard. Anyways, All right, so I am thankful though. I'm thankful that my dad is no longer suffering, but it is hard, you know, and this is not about me, and it's not about me, you feeling bad for me or anything like that. Just emotions come out. Anyway, so, but it's hard because he is all the way in Taiwan, and he's getting buried over there in Taiwan, and there's nothing that we could do here right now. So we're gonna have a funeral for him and a celebration of life for him in the future. But as of right now, that can't happen. Now, the difference, you know, between my relationship with my father and with that side of the family is, like, he was in my life. He was amazing dad. He played with us and used to make us big jumps in the snow, and so we could go flying off of our sleds and stuff. And I mean, it was awesome. And he was very much engaged. He'd play board games and do all kinds of great stuff with us. So, but his body just wasn't there anymore. It just wasn't ready to function anymore. So. And he did not die from the coronavirus, just putting it out there, because some people might think that, but that's not what happened. He just had asthma in general, and he had kidney stones. He had a couple other issues. But so these are things that could take over us and consume us, and we could just let it affect us all the time, or we can know how to deal with it and overcome it and think of the positive parts, like positive, he was awesome. Positive, he's no longer suffering. Positive, he was very much a believer in God and Christ, and that's what he did, is he traveled around sharing the word. And so he will be missed, and our relationship wasn't the best the later half of my life. And these are just, you know, things just happen in families. That's just, every family has things, but regardless of the point, they're still family, and they still made an impact on, he made an impact on my life and that of my brothers and sister, and you probably have similar situations. So all of us are going through stuff right now, but I really want to be able to better help you guys understand how to deal with stress when it comes on you and when it sets in, whether it's you're finding yourself getting irritable or angry all the time, or getting anxiety and just feeling like you need some type of pill or some type of medicine to calm your body and calm your mind just to make you feel better. Or depressed, like so depressed where you just are like almost in a zombie mode where you don't want to get up, you don't want to do anything, you're finding yourself not doing your hair, not doing your makeup, just kind of not caring, and your kids are running amok around you, and you're just like, whatever, it's cool, it's all good. Irritability, on the other hand, you're like, your kids are driving you freaking insane, and you're just like yelling at them and making them do all these things, or you just have so much anxiety you just want to lock yourself in the room and be like, I can't deal with this right now, and you're just like calling your mom or calling your whoever, like, help me out, or calling your friends just for comfort and support. Today's my graduation day. So as you guys know, we all of us students, we finished the Ayurveda wellness educators, so now we're all wellness coaches, Ayurveda wellness educators, or Ayurveda wellness coaches. So today is our graduation, and we're missing that, which is okay, because we are doing our part to help flatten the curve, and we'll probably still get a graduation in December, but it's not about that. It's about the journey that we went on, the connections and relationships that we made with other like-minded individuals, the fact that we are going to be changing the future of integrative medicine, the integrative nutrition. We're going to be changing lives of millions of people, and that's more what it's about versus walking across a stage and celebrating something. We will celebrate no matter what. That's not what I'm worried about. But still, if you think about it in a different way, somebody could be like really frustrated about that, or just hold a grudge, you know. Everybody thinks about things differently. Again, it's based off of your past experiences, your upbringing, your childhood experiences that you dealt with when you were an adult. All these things, they all collaborate, and external views, everything affects our process of our minds and how we react to that, how stress affects you, whether it's irritability, anxiety, or depression. All right, you guys, I have been talking for almost 10 minutes. That's a long time. But so I will let you go. Enjoy your Saturday, and please, if there's anything that I could help you with as far as content or something, reach out. I would definitely love to give a free 30 minutes to those who are seriously interested, or actually really would like some real content. I will limit it to only 10 people, because my time is of value as well, and only for those who really desire. All right, y'all, peace and love. Cheers to a superior life, and rocking it out. Love y'all. Bye.